Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Now in this video I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done in a very long time, which is to do a VOD review. However, we're not just reviewing any sort of VOD, we are going to be reviewing the Mercy gameplay of the one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. STYLOSA himself, or you guys might know him as Unit Lost Gaming on YouTube. Now in his last video where he discussed his thoughts on the rework Mercy movement, he basically called Mercy players that wanted mass res back as idiots, and also insinuated that Mercy is a sort of skillless and brainless hero. Let's take a listen.
When I first seen the whole rework Mercy stuff, I was like, these people have got to be crazy. Like, Mercy is okay. It doesn't need, she doesn't need mass res, because you're an idiot if you think she needs mass res. So I'll stand there with a damage boost on, sort of hiding behind the corner like, this is great. Like, I could legitimately look at my phone like, yeah. Oh, she's taking some damage. I'll just press left mouse button now. A bit of heal. Oh, back to right mouse button. Oh yeah, so what's going on Twitter? That's kind of my Mercy experience, which is bad.
Now before we continue, I just want to say the whole rework Mercy movement is not about bringing back mass res, okay? That's just simply one of the ideas that's been thrown around, and we've just been discussing the merits of this ability if it were to be brought back to the game in its current state. But anyways, since STYLOSA sorta suggested that Mercy doesn't really take much skill, I'm going to be analysing his Mercy gameplay, and we'll find out just how skillless and brainless this hero really is. Alright, so this Mercy gameplay is taken from one of his recent videos, and it's not competitive. I think this is quick play, but I'm still going to analyze it, and I'm going to just basically point out the things that he does well and the things that he doesn't do so well. So at the start here, he's just topping up his teammates and damage boosting his DPS, which is fairly standard. That's like the fundamentals of playing Mercy. Personally, I'd be alternating between the two a lot quicker. His healing could use a bit of work. He's not really... he's not really targeting his heals very effectively. He's like, he could use a bit of work there. I will say that his movement is pretty shitty. He's like doing little hops, and the movement appears to be very choppy, which is not how you're supposed to play Mercy. It should be quite fluid and smooth in terms of your gliding and your movement. Now I'm not sure why he popped Valkyrie here, because his team was not moving in, he lost a teammate, and he pretty much wasted valuable seconds of his ultimate by preemptively using it. And one thing that's really triggering me is that he's just holding onto left click, which is his healing beam, and he's not making any use of damage boost at all. Even though his teammates are already full health, he could alternate between the two a lot more quickly, like I was saying at the start of this video, to make use of damage boost, but he's not doing that, he's just healing them. Again, his movement is very clunky, he does little hops, and when he uses his GA, he doesn't really have control of when it stops. For some reason, his damage boosting Hanzo is taking a lot of damage before healing him. I'm not trying to nitpick, but his reaction seems very slow, and his prioritization of when to heal and when to damage boost could use a lot of work. I'm gonna be honest guys, there's really not much to analyze here. This is like the most basic Mercy gameplay I've seen in a while. If you told me this was a bronze match, I wouldn't question you, and it's pretty evident that STYLOSA does not really play much Mercy. I mean, he judges people for being bad at heroes in high ranks, but he can't even play the so-called easiest hero in the game. And yes, even though he doesn't know about the super jump, there's a lot of times where he could be using Guardian Angels so much more effectively to get out of situations where he doesn't need to pop his Valkyrie. Basically, the point I'm trying to make here guys, if you can't tell already, is that every hero has their own skill in their own right. And if you're gonna make a whole video basically dismissing Mercy players, then you better show that you can play the hero freaking well. And from what I can see in this short gameplay, and I'm not interested in seeing more, you can sort of tell why he thinks Mercy is a skillless and brainless hero. There's no prioritization of who to heal and who to damage boost, but most importantly, the movement is non-existent. I don't see any bunny hops, I don't see any glide cancels, let alone any super jumps. I mean, he's not wrong when he says he literally holds left click and looks at his phone when his teammates aren't low, because it literally looks like that's what he's doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video guys. I don't want to make it too long, otherwise you'd probably get bored just as I am, like, watching this gameplay. I really don't like it when people try and put their 2 cents on things before they do any research or actually play or learn the heroes. I find it offensive that someone with such a big platform can dismiss a whole community of players before doing their research and make such a rude and ignorant video. The whole Rework Mercy movement was inspired by people's passion for the hero and wanting her to be a fun and impactful character, and to have people discussing and brainstorming ideas in a positive way. So insulting people's ideas really isn't a cute way to go about it. But anyway guys, I'm sort of done talking about this. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you sort of found this video enjoyable to watch. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.